Hi friends, it's Jessie here. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. For today's video, I'm going to be sharing all of the details for my January releases in my Etsy shop. I've got my budget bundles here in front of me. You may notice I've done something a little different for January. Well, first of all, the design is different, right? I always try to do a different design every month for January. I chose this really pretty, like icy blue color in the chevron pattern. I really like simple patterns, you guys know this. And so I went ahead and designed all of the printables with the chevron pattern, but what I did differently for January is I am now offering a dated bundle and an undated bundle. I'm also offering some of these pages individually, although I want to hear your guys' feedback. Sales lately have been a little bit slower, and for the most part, when people are buying, they're buying the budget bundles. There's been a couple here and there buying the individual sheets, but I'm thinking about just offering bundles moving forward. If you feel very strongly that you would like to be able to buy the sheets individually instead, leave me a comment and let me know. I'm just trying to kind of collect some information, some feedback. But that's kind of where I'm leaning. For January, I've done some of the sheets individually, the ones that I know that if people want to buy them individually, they want to buy those. But to make it simpler for myself, I'm thinking about just doing bundles in the future. So let me know. So like I said, I'm offering a dated bundle and an undated bundle. A lot of the worksheets in both of the bundles are the same. There's just a few small differences. So the first difference, obviously, is this cover page. So if you buy the dated bundle, you'll get the one that says January. If you buy the undated one, it just says budget. So I know that some people like to buy the designs and use them for more than just the 1 month, for more than just January. The thing about printables is that you can print them as many times as you want. So if you really love a pattern, you can use it in January, and then you can use it in February and March and so on. So by offering the dated and undated, the people that like to get a different pattern every month and the people that like to have their calendar already done for them can do that, but then the people that want to be able to use this over and over again can buy the undated bundle. So that's the first page. It's just the cover page. You can use this as a divider. You can throw a tab on it. You can laminate it and use it as a cover, however you want to do it. But that's the first page in both the dated and undated bundle. I don't know if it's going to be confusing showing you guys these side by side or if I should do them one at a time, but I mean, it's not really that big of a deal. Okay, so for the dated bundle, I've done the January 2022 calendar. I put January 2022 across the top left here. The right side is blank. You can put like a sticker up here that says transaction log. Lots of budget shops sell those sort of things. Or you can just leave it blank, however you want to do it. There's the same notes page on the side. This is the same exact layout as the calendars from previous months, just redated for January. Because January has those extra days here, you do have half days here. I know that's annoying. That's the best way I can make everything fit. So that's what you got. I really love the chevron pattern. I think it's really pretty. I like that I've continued it here along the bottom. So that's the January 2022 calendar. I'm just going to go ahead and continue with the dated bundle, and then we'll talk about the undated bundle. So I'm going to set this off to the side really quickly, and we'll just move on here. So after that comes the January overview page. So again, this is dated, so it does say January across the top. There's a place to write in debt totals, your goals for the month, if you track your credit score, and a little notes section. I put these all out of order now, see? Give me a sec. Okay, here we go. Then it moves into the January budget. So again, with the dated bundle, this does say January across the top. You can use this to track out all of your bills and expenses for the month if you budget monthly rather than by paycheck. Let me know what you guys think about me doing a fixed and variable column so that you can fit more things. I was trying to write out a January budget just kind of for my own use, and I noticed there's not really a lot of lines here. For someone like me who has a ton of expenses, there's not really enough room. Of course, you could just print this twice and do it on 2 pages, but let me know what you guys think for the future, doing like fixed expenses and then variable expenses so you have twice as much space. Something I was thinking about. But again, it's got the chevron, and it's got the chevron in between the columns, which I love. Really happy with this page. Then it moves into the sinking funds and transaction log. This again is just to keep track of how much you're adding to your sinking funds, how much you're spending from your sinking funds. I like to set up my planner so that these pages are like this in the planner so that I can look at them both at the same time when the planner is open. A little change I made here, I took the S off of totals because it was driving me crazy that it said totals when it's just one total. So it now just says total, and then I added a little blue bar along the bottom of the transaction log just to kind of close it off because I felt like it was missing that. So it's the only tiny little tweak that I made from previous iterations of my budget bundle, with the exception, of course, of just the design overall. Then we move into the paycheck budget worksheet and the cash breakdown. These are exactly the same, no changes. It's been working out really well for me, so why fix what ain't broken, right? So you have the paycheck budget and cash breakdown in the bundle, and of course you can print these as many times as you want. So because January for us has 4 paychecks, I did... These pages are super crisp and fresh and they're sticking together. Sorry, you guys. I did 4 copies of the paycheck budget, 4 copies of the cash breakdown, so that I had one for each of my paychecks in the month. Of course, the bundle comes with just 1 each, but again, you can print them as many times as you want. That's the beauty of printables. And then the next sheet in the bundle is the expense tracker. Once again, it comes with 1, but you can choose to print it as many times as you want. I like to do a different expense tracker for each week, so I went ahead and did 4 expense trackers. And then the next sheet that's available is the weekly check-in, which you guys know I love. Just a place for you to track your variable expenses. There's room here for 5 weeks. That way, if the month has 5 weeks, you're covered. And then lastly is the notes page that you can use just to take any notes for the month. And again, I did add that solid bar along the bottom just to change it up a little bit. So the bundle comes with 12 pages. The notes page, the weekly check-in, the expense tracker, just to go over it really quickly again, the cash breakdown, the paycheck budget. Oh, my nail polish keeps transferring onto these pages. That's so frustrating. The transaction log, the sinking funds, the January budget page, the January overview page, or the dashboard page, however you want to say it, the calendar on 2 pages, and the cover sheet. So it's 12 pages. It is a $12 budget bundle, so if you buy the pages individually, they're $2 each, so you get essentially half price. If you buy the bundle, I really love my budget bundle. I think it has everything you need to get started with budgeting. So that is the dated bundle. I'm really excited about it. This is what I will be using in January, but if you want the option for undated, I've got you covered there as well. So, like I mentioned, it just says budget on the cover. Very, simple. You can use this over and over and over again, or you can just use this as the cover of your budget binder, right? And then you have, I just printed these individually rather than back to back. I do have that, both of those options with the bundle, so you get everything set up so that you can print them back to back, or you get each one individually as well. So if you want to go in and just print one page, you can do that. So the Undated bundle has the budget page, then it moves into the 2-page calendar spread, but everything here is completely undated. There's no month, there's no days, there's no dates. This can be customized any way you want. So do you want your calendar to start on a Wednesday? You can do that. Just write your days of the weekend across the top. You can use stickers, however you want to do it. You want to use it in January, use it in January. You want to use it in March, use it in March. So completely blank slate for you to do whatever you want with that. Then you get the monthly overview. This is the exact same as my January dashboard page, just instead of saying January, it says monthly overview. So it's generic. You can use it any month of the year. You get the monthly budget rather than it saying January. Again, it just says monthly budget, very generic. And everything else in the budget bundle is exactly the same. So you will get all of those pages that are a little bit more generic. You'll get the sinking funds page, the transaction log, the paycheck budget, the cash breakdown. Everything else is the same. I just took anywhere it said January, I took away the January and made it more generic so you can use it any month of the year. So those are available in my Etsy shop now. Those are the 2 bundles. The sheets that I have available for individual sale, I have a dated 2-page calendar. I have an undated 2-page calendar. So, if you just want to get a calendar for your planner, you can do that. All of my printables are 8.5 by 11 size. So you can print them out on a full sheet of paper. I've heard people tell me that you can shrink them down and use them in other planners. I don't know anything about that, but if you want to try that out, feel free. I've also had people tell me that they use their printables with their tablet and do the digital planning, so that's always an option for you. The other sheets that I have available for individual sale are, I'm trying to remember, for sure the sinking funds and transaction log. You can buy these sheets individually if you just want to do a sinking funds spread. You also can buy the paycheck budget worksheet individually for $2. So if you only budget by paycheck and you like this design and you just want to get this worksheet, you can do that. The cash breakdown is also available individually. I know for sure I have the expense tracker available individually. And then I believe the other one that I have available individually is the weekly check-in. So I have everything listed in my shop right now. It's linked down below. You can go to my shop, and if you click the section that says Blue Chevron January 2022, everything's listed in there. Make sure you're double checking before you check out though. Some of them are undated, some of them are dated. I wrote it out in big letters so you can find it really easily. Just double check if you want the dated calendar and whatnot, that you have the dated bundle in there. And if you want the undated, that you have the undated bundle, because I cannot offer exchanges or refunds or anything like that. So make double sure that you're buying what you are wanting to buy. So that's it. Those are my January releases. I wanted to get them out early before the end of the month because December is going to be crazy busy for me. Ultimately, eventually, I would like to be a couple of months ahead with my printables anyway. I don't know that I'm going to have February printables available, though, in December, because December is just crazy. So be on the lookout for February printables, probably like the first week of January. And for February, I'm thinking of doing this same chevron print, just in a different color. Like maybe do every month of the year a different color with this same print. Let me know what you think about that. Of course, I'll also probably be doing something fun for like Valentine's Day, that sort of thing. You can leave me your requests and suggestions for what you want the printables to look like down below. Yeah, those are my January releases. So go ahead and check out my Etsy shop. I'd be happy to have you try out these fun printables. I love them. They have really helped me in my budgeting journey, and hopefully they'll really help you. So thanks so much for watching, friends, and I'll see you next time. Bye!